took this country back. As powerful men always have, and I'll get my orders. You'll get your war.
I swear to you, there's a new security system.
Begins with being shown a high-tech bank, where a hard punch is aimed right in the face of a bank manager is a form of pressure from a group of robbers wearing strange costumes who intend to break into the bank's safe.
Nobody moves. Watch him. It's your responsibility.
On the other hand, customers can only seem to give up and watch as the manager is dragged to the place where the safe is, which turns out to be none other than the manager's body.
If you shoot me, you'll never get it open.
It's me, I'm the key.
But because now his body is no longer intact as a result, the scanning process does not run smoothly, so inevitably the robbers have to first find the tooth of the manager who was hit earlier, then stick it again by force.
Time. 2 minutes 9.
In a short time, they finally succeeded in opening the most valuable drawer and stealing hundreds of diamonds, including a flash disk containing state-secret files.
Get the bag.
When they were about to leave the bank, there was a dispute between the two robbers' personnel which caused the mask of one of them to fall off, and it turned out that behind the mask was a beautiful woman named Alexis.
Negative 7 seconds. We're late.
To avoid the worst risks arising from his partner's disobedience in this incident, Alex was forced to shoot his own partner to death.
Let's go. Pick up the trash.
I learned that Alex was in command of this robbery with his two colleagues, John and Kevin. She agreed to split up and hide for 1 month, but before that they had to burn the car with his friend's corpse earlier to erase any traces. A few days later, in a luxurious hotel room where Alex was hiding, almost every television media continued to broadcast the results of the robbery at the bank, and even the police managed to release a sketch of the perpetrator's face, which in this case only focused on one name, namely Alex. Not long after, Alex also received a text message on his cell phone. Feeling insecure, he immediately went to another room where it turned out that Kevin, who is also his ex-boyfriend, was also staying at the same hotel, and secretly Kevin had a new plan that would involve Alex as well.
No.
It was not yet possible to tell the details of the plan that Alex was ordered to hide because Kevin was about to be visited by his mistress named Jessica. But it turns out that Jessica did not come alone but had been followed by an assassin named Washington. It was revealed that Kevin was planning to spread an obscene video that Jessica recorded while doing it with a senator who was also the owner of the flash disk.
Shame.
However, their plan to blackmail the senator doesn't go smoothly, due to the fact that Washington, as the senator's man, actually chose to kill Jessica and then urged Kevin to immediately hand over the flash drive. Meanwhile, Alex, who was still hiding, looked confused because he didn't know anything about the flash disk in question. On the other hand, Kevin tried to remain silent even though Washington's men continued to torture him to death.
Did he stop moving? Wake him up?
Watching his ex being killed sadistically, Alex clearly couldn't do much, but unexpectedly it turned out that Kevin had hidden the flash disk under the mattress exactly where Alex was hiding at this time. When Washington reported the progress of his mission to the senator there, Alex got up and pointed a gun at Washington, which without him realizing that the gun was actually empty. As a result, Alex ran to his room until he got a little time to reload his gun. And when two other men came to help, Alex sneaked up from behind and managed to take the man he shot hostage, so with so few opportunities it was open again for Alex to escape.
Good.
Washington and his men did not give up until there, even though now Alex was ready to run even faster in the car he had stolen. After a while Alex felt relieved that no one was chasing him from behind. But suddenly, Alex must return to face the police. In the middle of the action, Washington's men came back. And as a result Alex's car overturned and had to continue his escape on foot. Alex's escape turned out to be John's house. Initially Alex was not allowed to enter by John, but after learning that those who were chasing Alex had killed Kevin, John opened the door.
Get in! This'll get the job done.
Nice.
After preparing the weapon, Alex then contacted Fenny or Kevin's legal wife and told her to immediately go find a safe place while carrying the diamond that Kevin had hidden in a secret place in his house.
I am not bringing you anything. God damn it.
On the other hand, John was ready to welcome the arrival of the Washington gang with a shotgun in his hand. And suddenly, as a result, the Washington gang was able to enter and search the place without the slightest resistance. Switching to another place, Fenny silently began to follow what Alex had ordered. Although in hindsight Washington manages to trace his home address believing that Alex has also fled to the same address.
Alright, I know where she's heading.
For a moment, Fenny was shocked by what she had just found, until she finally thought about taking the diamonds away immediately. But it was a shame that Washington thwarted this effort.
Good morning.
Washington left with the diamonds and left two of his men who apparently wanted to rape Fenny. For some reason, one of these people was told to chase Fenny's son. And suddenly, meanwhile, Fenny, who has regained consciousness, has to be confronted by someone who will rape her, but she leaves Fenny and has to meet Alex. Alex was caught. Luckily there was Fenny who helped him.
Puppet.
The news of Kevin's death paid off with Alex coming to save Fenny and her child, even though Washington would most likely still kill them too unless they could kill him first.
We have to get out of here. They've tracked the drive, now they know where it is.
Elsewhere, the senator began to doubt Washington's performance where in 7 days he had not yet received the flash disk, but Washington was firmly able to overcome all of this without the help of other people. From that conversation, Alex was able to track the position of Washington and his men, so that he could follow their journey, which was carrying Kevin's body to a warehouse to be destroyed. Seeing that there was only one person on guard, Alex then moved to settle and then took this person hostage for the second time. Only after that he exchanged his diamond bag and took Jessica's severed head to be used as evidence. Washington, without the slightest suspicion, then took Kevin and Jessica's bodies to be burned, until he finally realized that Alex was watching and even threatened to blow up the guard's head if he didn't return the diamonds immediately.
I don't know where you are.
I'll give you a hint. Give me back my diamonds. Otherwise his head whistles.
It turned out that Washington was stalling for time to find out Alex's position under the pretext of being able to hand over the diamond easily even though the guard was so ignorant. The important thing was that he could kill Alex to get the flash disk. Unexpectedly, Alex suddenly disappeared. Only the guard's corpse and a bomb ready to explode remained.
Oh, shit.
Damn, she's good.
Knowing that Washington had escaped from the explosion, Alex immediately followed him to a place above, where he even made Washington dizzy and lost his step. But suddenly, as a result, the position has now been reversed 160 degrees. So that in this way Washington can freely start carrying out cruel intimidation, hoping that Alex will hand over the flash disk as soon as possible.
Where is the drive?
Critic, you prepare a leg.
The higher the level of torture, the higher the suffering that Alex felt, but even so, it was not enough to shake his steadfastness and at the same time prove that Alex was indeed not an ordinary woman.
Where is the drive? Nothing.
From here we also know that Alex is actually a former special intelligence officer who retired due to trauma after being the cause of the death of an innocent family. While the reason why he is so sincere in protecting Kevin's family is only because he doesn't want the mistakes in his past to happen again. Unfortunately, this was actually used as a weapon by Washington because he was 100% sure that it would be impossible for Alex to remain silent if Fenny and her child were threatened with death.
I struck a chord, right? Alexis.
Until finally there was an agreement to hand over the flash drive at an airport, where it turned out that Fenny had secured the object in one of the lockers at the airport.
It's going to be Cape Town Airport, 9 p.m. tonight.
Western Cape Airport. Tonight. Make her look pretty.
In a crippled condition, Alex was led to where the lockers were, and suddenly a mysterious woman appeared giving Alex the locker key, and that was enough to provoke Washington to act even more vigilantly. Not wanting to take the risk, Washington left it entirely to Alex to retrieve a small suitcase from the locker. After feeling a little convinced, then he told his female bodyguard to check it out. And
Oh, you magnificent.
yeah, apparently all of this was part of the strategy that Alex had previously built with Fenny. But what made Washington unable to believe it was that all this time the flash disk had been in the fold of his own tie, where Alex had tucked it in since the last meeting at the hotel.
You hit it on me?
In the midst of the commotion, the figure of the mysterious woman was seen, who was none other than Fenny. Meanwhile, in different places dozens of airport police have been prepared with weapons to block Washington. Alex cleverly provoked Washington to want to make a move that looked as if he wanted to fight back. And long story short, Alex was already on the plane to escape abroad. There he meets a man who may be his co-worker and he gives the flash drive for examination.
Cut B if you can.
Seriously, what sort of trouble are you in?
It turns out that behind his crazy behavior, the senator and his supporters have also planned a series of major crimes, namely creating artificial tragedies, all of which were carried out in the context of a coup d'état for power in the country.
And we took this country back from the apathetic lemming. We're going to engineer an event that shapes the destiny. I'll get my office for a war.
End of story. Alex again receives threats from someone who replaces Washington's role on the orders of the senator. He will continue to hunt Alex to get the flash drive. And the plot of the film too. The end.
It's time to come back into the light.
Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. See you in the next videos and don't forget to subscribe.